What's up, everybody? It's your boy King Hustle, and yes, this is the best money and credit channel on YouTube. So make sure you subscribe and hit the all notification bell, so whenever I drop new sauce, new lessons, new methods, and giveaways, you will be the first one to be notified. You will be the first one to know what's going on, and hey, you might be the first one to win something for free. So make sure you subscribe and hit the all notification bell on all the YouTube channels. I'm talking this one right here, King Hustle, King Hustle X1M. No rags, just riches. King Hustle crazy reactions. The Hustle family turn motivation into millions. Dog pounding exotic pups. Goosebumps horror stories. Sleeping with the rain. Milwaukee made King Hustle 2.0, and King Hustle Live. Also, make sure you follow me on my Twitch, King Hustle Live. I do all my freebies and my giveaways over there, and I know you don't want to miss out nothing for free. So make sure you go tap in and subscribe and follow all these YouTube channels, especially my Twitch and my King Hustle Live channel. Also, make sure you follow me on all my social media platforms. All you gotta do is click the title on every video. Once you click the title on every video, at the bottom in the description, all my social media links will pop up. I got a lot of fake King Hustle pages out there, so please get a FaceTime verification card or video to make sure you see this face. Make sure you're doing legit business and you are getting what you paid for, right? And before we get anything started, this is all educational purposes only, not telling anybody to do anything. So let's get this thing started. What it do, my real King Hustle fans, supporters, subscribers, my real Hustle Nation Empire family members, and we are back at it again with the gems. We back at it again with the sauce. You know I'm back at it again with the information that's going to turn you into a boss. So you tired of being a zero, you ready to be your family hero. Listen up, take a seat, get your notepad and get your pen, because you already know when I drop these videos, it's some good information that's going to help you win. All right, so without further ado, let's get into the do. And in today's video, I'm gonna break down some sauce. I'm gonna break down how to get approved for a $50,000 loan, personal or business, with bad credit. Because a lot of people don't understand how to get approved for a loan, credit card, or a line of credit. They just stuck in the sauce. They just lost. Like, how's all these people getting this funding? How's everybody getting these loans? How everybody doing this and doing that? What's wrong with me? Why I can't do it? Why this and why that? So in today's video, I'm gonna explain and break it down to you how you can get approved for a $50,000 loan, bad credit loan, on the personal or the business side. All right, so without further ado, let's get into it. So when it comes to getting any type of funding on the personal and business side, let's understand this right now. Banks, lenders, and groups are not going to just approve anybody for some money just because you got bad credit. There are bad credit loans out here, but you have to understand how credit works to understand what a bad credit loan is. So first thing is first, understanding what a bad credit loan is, because a lot of people don't understand what a bad credit loan is. A bad credit loan is a loan where people that's offered to people with bad credit. It doesn't mean you don't have any finances. It doesn't mean you don't have any revenue being generated. It doesn't mean that you don't make enough money. It means you have bad credit. That's it. That's all. There's a lot of people out here in the world that have bad credit scores, and bad credit is technically determined 650 and under. So it's people out here with 620 credit scores, 630 credit scores, 580 credit scores. There's a lot of people out here with debt, payment history, and the age credit report. There's a lot of people out here that has debt that are starting to open up their accounts and start make payments on accounts on their credit reports. They're starting to rebuild their credit report, their payment history, and keeping their age. So it's a lot of different situations that's going on out here. In bad credit, your credit score really means nothing. All right, your credit score really means nothing. When it comes to loans, credit cards, and lines of credit, your credit score only determines your APR, your interest rate. If you have bad credit, you will have a higher APR, a higher interest rate, meaning you'll be paying more money back on this loan. If you have good credit, you'll be paying back less money. A lot of people don't understand this. A lot of banks, lenders, and groups offer the lowest APR. It might be 8.8, it might be 9.3, 9.5%, but whatever. People with the best credit still don't get the lowest APR rates. So you gotta understand APRs. Also, understanding key factors that banks look at when it comes to determining if they will approve you for any type of money, loan, credit card, or line credit. They look at your debt to income ratio. So first thing they want to know is, are you even making some money to pay this loan back? How much money are you making a month? And out of the money that you're making a month, your revenue, how much are you paying in bills? That's your debt to income ratio, because everybody got bills. And they want to make sure if they give you this new debt, this new bill, that it won't affect your cost of living. So the average American makes roughly about $4,000 a month, maybe $4,500 before taxes. So $3,800 a month. Let's say round it up to $4,000 a month. Now, when it comes to bills, I know somebody right now that make around $3,800 a month after taxes, and they rent like $1,600. So that's like $2,200 left over. They already over that marker. So people don't understand. You gotta make sure you make enough money. You gotta make sure you can qualify for a loan, because if they give you this loan, you gotta pay. You got what left over? Okay, so 38 minus 16 is what? 22. Then you get this loan. That's probably gonna be like, because you got bad credit, you're gonna have a high APR. You're gonna be paying back like $1,100, $1,200 a month on this loan. So now you're down to $1,000. They're gonna say at the end of the month you got $1,000 left over. They're not gonna qualify you for that, because they want you at a certain number left over. It's not a number, it's a percentage. So as long as you got this percentage left over after you get this loan and all that, then they qualify you for a certain amount. If you don't get, if you're not at that percentage of the loan amount, they're gonna see how much you could manage and what you will qualify for. So a lot of people go in try to get certain loans and they don't qualify for that much because of those factors right there. So a lot of people be stuck on getting loans because they already know they don't got the documentations. Now, when it comes to documentations, traditional loans want bank statements, W-2s, and pay stubs. There are no-doc loan programs. There are signature loan programs. There are a lot of different loan programs out there, depending on the bank, the lender, and the group. Different requirements and all that. So the first thing people do is they say, okay, I want to get a loan. I know they're going to ask for certain documentations, pay stubs, bank statements, and all this, depending on the loan. So let me get these documentations to go in order. Now, when it comes to those documentations, a lot of times people don't make enough or have the right numbers that will qualify them for certain loans, credit cards, and lines of credit. So a lot of times people alter documentations for the numbers on the paperwork to be enough for them to get approved for the loan, credit cards, and line of credit. Sometimes even the loan officer that you're working with helps you do certain things to help you get approved for loans, credit cards, lines of credit. So it's a lot of people out there in the world just understanding that all you gotta do is get the documentations, and the documentations are out there. Like they using their own documentations and altering them. Like they go on the sites and they alter or editing documentations so it can match the numbers that they need to get approved for loans, credit cards, and lines of credit. And this is going on all day, every day, in a lot of different places. So understanding that, okay, I'm me. I want to get a loan, credit card line. I want to get this loan. I'm going to say, okay, let me figure out how much I need to make a month to get a $50,000 loan after debt to income and all that. How much do I need to make a month? How much do I need to be paying in bills? So when I hand them this documentation, it'll be the right numbers. A lot of people call the bank and ask, or the lender and ask them, like, what documentations will I need if I'm trying to apply for a loan? And they will tell you. So you can already have the documentation. So they tell them, they say, okay, they go get those documentations. They alter the information on it. So then when they go in, they already got the documentations and the numbers on there, which makes it easier for them to get approved for a loan. That's what people that don't have jobs, that don't got bank accounts, W-2s, that's what they're doing. And they're getting approved for loans, credit cards, and lines of credit. So if people who do got jobs, who has filed W-2s and all this, if they can do it, it's easier for you to do it. So there should be no excuse on why you're not getting a loan, credit card, line of credit. You have to start managing your debt the right way. You got to start paying on this debt that y'all be getting. You got to start thinking and moving the right way if you really want to become successful. Because once you learn credit, once you learn the loopholes of credit, once you learn certain laws and things like that, you'll be like, yep, free money. Well, not free money, but it's time to get the bag. So that's where it comes to getting approved for personal loans, credit cards, and lines of credit. Now, that's just for higher limits. You can get approved for lower limits that will help you build primary trade lines on your personal credit, that will help you start building your credit limits, that will help you get larger loans, credit cards, and lines of credit. Now, when it comes to the business side, a lot of people build their business credit, and because they understand that, okay, it's a different utilization rate from business to from personal. The way I can use certain things on the personal side, the way I can't use things on the personal side, I can use on the business side. You're not getting $1 million of funding on the personal side. You can get $1 million loan on the business side. You can get a $2 million loan on the personal side. You can get a $3 million loan on the personal side. You can get a $5,000 loan on the personal side. The business side. You get millions of dollars lended to you on the business side. You're not getting millions of dollars lent to you on the personal side. Rarely see banks that even offer $100,000 personal loans because it's all for emergency purposes only, and auto loans and mortgage loans. So a lot of people understand that, so they're not too pressed on trying to get high limit loans on the personal side, because at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. You get you 3 primary loans, trade lines for $3,000. That's all gonna hit your credit report impacted. Like it's gonna impact real good, like a real positive impact, because you got 3 different trade lines making payments, and it's building the debt on your credit report, and you aging it. For X amount of months, you've been making payments on time. They want to see that. That's showing that, okay, you good at paying off money. You good with managing money. So once you leverage that towards your business, and you got your business structured the right way, and you got business trade lines on your business credit report, you're going to get approved for major funding. And then understanding what banks and lenders or groups are working with, are looking at what requirements. Some are revenue based, some are no doc loans, some are back. Like, it's different type of business funding. So you got to pay attention to that. A lot of people just jump up and go apply, not doing no type of research, not having no type of documentations. Get mad, don't get approved, and then come on here and comment, oh, that's cap, that's fake. And so that's how you get approved for personal loans, business loans, lines of credit. You got to pay attention to your debt, have the documentations, have the numbers right on the documentations, and get the bag. So shout out to all my Real King Hustle fans, supporters, and subscribers out there, because without y'all, there'd be no me. Y'all motivate me keep going, y'all motivate me keep dropping this sauce, and y'all motivate me keep you entertained. So shout out to all of y'all. Anybody out there that's tired of being broke, because it ain't no joke, let's get to work. FaceTime 101 Unlimited Gems is $1,000, but for limited time only, I'm doing it for $600. Yes, $600. Cash App or Bitcoin payment. Once the $600 is on your Cash App or Bitcoin balance, send me a screenshot, let me know your payment ready, and we will go from there. All right, no screenshots, no replies, no 21 questions, and please do not yo me. Also, make sure y'all tap it in on the crypto tour in person Unlimited Gems, $6,500, $500 deposit. The rest of the money when we meet in person. All right. Make sure y'all tap it in with the my credit mentorship, $2,500, trade lines not included. Make sure y'all tap it in with my Telegram Millionaire Network. Hold on. Millionaire Network. Make sure you still look for people for the production company. Still look for rappers, singers, models, producers, cameramen, and women for the production company. Gamers, streamers, content creators for the production company. Make sure y'all tap in with that. Make sure y'all tap into my bad, y'all. Make sure you go tap into my reaction channel, King Hustle Crazy Reactions. Make sure you go tap into my music channel, King Hustle X1M. Make sure you go tap into my blog channels, Marky May, King Hustle 2.0, and King Hustle Live. And also, Marky May, King Hustle 2.0, and No Rags Just Riches. Make sure you follow me on my live YouTube channel, King Hustle Live, and my Twitch, King Hustle Live. I do all my freebies over there. So you want to get something for free, might be cash, might be Cash App, Bitcoin, clothes, jewelry. You never know. Xbox, PlayStation. You never know what I'm giving away. So make sure you go tap in. I gave away t-shirts last night to 5 people. So make sure y'all tapping in with that. Also, make sure you follow me on my IG, King Hustle X1M. Make sure you follow my clothing brand on IG, King Hustle Bouscular Department. That's Hustle Department in French. Make sure y'all tapping in on these load ups, these Cash App and Bitcoin. Anybody who get a $500 up and more load up, get a free jogger set, pink or black. So make sure y'all tapping in on that. And just make sure y'all tapping in with this credit, man. Make sure y'all paying attention and listen to these videos the whole way out, the whole way through. So you won't miss out on information. So you won't be commenting and asking questions that I say in the video that'll really make you look a little off. So make sure y'all just really listen to the whole video, paying attention, taking notes, so you can, connect your own dots and grow. All right. So with that being said, it's your boy King Hustle. Y'all know how to get down in these videos. I'll see you at the next lesson or video. Peace.